All right, everyone. Everything is allegedly. Everything is allegedly. Keep that in mind. It is the most positive channel on the face of the earth, coming to you from the city of Cincinnati, Mr. Community. Channel devoted to put the spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving life-saving holistic health tips. Herbalists over hospitals is not even close, but you should always do your own research. Think for yourself. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless and the children in the community to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money. Just our way of making something out of nothing, turning trash into cash, putting some positive energy out here in the universe. We got several videos where you can go witness that for yourself. Also on our short videos, you can see us out here doing all kinds of acts of kindness. Sometimes it be elderly people out here. They need help getting to their destination. We help them out with that. So if you love feel-good videos like you should, you come to the right channel. We welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race. As long as you're a good person with a good heart, we welcome everyone to the channel. Positive vibes only. We don't want no negative people. Come over here being negative, we'll throw you a block party. That's where we hit the block button, get rid of you, and hopefully never hear from you again. Or at least until you change your low down, nasty ways. Positive vibes only. We don't look down on no one on this channel. We're all about uplifting each other. You never know what someone is going through. A lot of people dealing with homelessness. A lot of people dealing with depression. A lot of people stressed out on these corporation plantations called jobs. A lot of people dealing with the loss of loved ones and chronic illnesses. So we use this platform to uplift people, not add on to people's stress. So come over here being positive. We only want positive people on the channel. Herbalists over hospitals, like I said, everyone, we got to get our health together. Over here, we all about giving you holistic health tips, encouraging you to eat healthy, encouraging you to stay away from nasty, disgusting stuff like meat. That's right. We all about veganism on this channel. But this is a pro-vegan channel, so I'm always giving my perspective from a vegan point of view. The body is the temple of God, everyone. Your body is not a pet cemetery. You should not be putting dead animals in your body, calling that food. That is just nasty or disgusting. Going around eating dead animals, biting animals on the butt, putting ketchup on the animal butt, calling it food. That is nasty or disgusting. Leave the animals alone. Everything with life want to sustain life. That include the animals. It's cold out here. Leave the animals alone, everyone. Everything with life want to sustain life. If you believe in God, a beautiful God, a just God, a loving God, there's no way you can believe in eating meat. Why would a loving God give life to animals and then tell you, now go take life from that animal that I just gave life to so you can have something to eat? Sometimes you got to do a little critical thinking. If God intended for us to eat meat, don't you think a loving God will have meat grow from the trees and from the plants, from the soil, like organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs? That way, the animals don't have to go through no suffering. I mean, don't that make sense? If God intended for you to eat meat, a loving God will have meat grow from the soil, from the trees. That way the animals don't have to go through no pain. Sometimes you just got to think outside the box, do a little critical thinking. Leave the animals alone, everyone. It's nasty or disgusting. This ain't the caveman days. Back in the caveman days, the Neanderthal days, when it was cold and freezing, those people wasn't blessed like the beautiful chosen people in Africa that had warm weather. People in Africa, they can grow fruits and vegetables and eat civilized. They up there growing fruits and vegetables while building pyramids. They was blessed with beautiful weather. The caveman, the Neanderthals wasn't blessed like that. They had cold weather, so they couldn't grow fruits and vegetables. So it was only logical that they would go around eating animals in order to survive. It's only logical that they have an uncivilized diet because they couldn't grow fruits and vegetables. However, this is not the Neanderthal days. This ain't the caveman days. You can grow fruits and vegetables. You can go to the store and buy organic fruits and vegetables. Leave the animals alone. Everything with life wants to sustain life. These animals don't look forward to being on your dinner plate. Your food shouldn't have parents. Your food shouldn't have eyeballs and a heart. Your food shouldn't try to run from you. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Your body is the temple of God, not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. Going around eating the animals, biting animals on the butt, calling that food, talking about this hamburger is juicy, this steak is juicy. First of all, that is not steak, that is not hamburger. Call it what it is. Quit lying to yourself. That is dead animal flesh. And that is not juice coming from that dead animal flesh. That is animal fluid and pus, just nasty and disgusting. There's no way you can justify eating dead animals. I don't care how good it tastes. Everything that's good to you isn't good for you. Have you seen Noah chapter 9? I'm sure I've seen it plenty of times because I read the Bible plenty of times and I don't care what it says. Sometimes you got to read and then you got to take what you read and go compare it to common sense. I also saw Genesis where it say fruit shall be thy meat. Everything in the Bible isn't true. So you don't do everything in the Bible. You got to do a little critical thinking when reading the Bible. Just because it's in the Bible don't mean it's 100% true. I tell you what is true. Eating dead animal flesh is nasty and disgusting. If God intended for you to eat animals, a loving God, a just God will have animals grow from the soil, from the trees, like organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Therefore, the animals won't go through no pain. Sometimes you just got to think outside the box and do a little critical thinking. There's a documentary free on YouTube called The Dominion. Go watch The Dominion. I guarantee you it'll change your meat-eating world upside down like this flag. What about fish? Fish got life too. Nothing with life. You should be eating nothing with life. Why would God give life to fish and to animals and then tell you to go take life from that fish so you can have something to eat? Why would God waste God's time? Why would God say, hey, let this fish have life. Let this pig have life. Let this cow have life. Now you go take life from that animal so you can have something to eat. That don't make much sense. God is a loving God. Ain't nothing loving about taking life from anything. Have you ever tried to take life from an animal? Do you see all the pain that animal go through? Do you see how that animal try to fight back or run from you? You think a loving God will want to see something like that? Go watch the documentary called The Dominion. It show you all the suffering that animals go through so you can have nasty, disgusting animal flesh on your plate. You got to be 18 years old to watch it. It's that deep. It's called The Dominion, free on YouTube. Go watch it. And when you're watching it, try to eat some meat while watching it. I guarantee you won't make it through all that meat after watching 5 minutes of this documentary called The Dominion, free on YouTube. Go look it up. Another outstanding, and it don't matter if the animals are grass-fed, organic. Taking life from animals is just cruel. This ain't the caveman days where you wasn't blessed with beautiful, fertile land to grow fruits and vegetables, so you had to eat dead animals. 2025, you don't have to eat animals. Leave the animals alone. The animals want to get back to their family just like you. Look at this animal. This animal is ready to beat your A. This animal is ready to defend itself. Leave the animals alone. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Dominion is propaganda. Well, it's some good propaganda. For once, we got some good propaganda. If you say the Dominion is propaganda, then we got some good propaganda, everyone. Go watch this good propaganda on YouTube called The Dominion. It shows you everything these animals go through, all the suffering they go through, all the diseases these animals be having. You eating diseased meat. And you want to justify that because you got an uncontrollable taste for dead animal flesh. You out there eating dead animal flesh, you eating dead animal blood, all kind of animal fluid, and you like it because it tastes good. Everything that's good to you ain't good for you. I'm sure having sex with someone that got AIDS can feel good, but you won't do it because you got knowledge of AIDS and you know that's not a good idea. Everything that's good to you isn't good for you. Leave the animals alone. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Your body is the temple of God. Quit putting death in your body and then wonder why you sick. Walking around with hypertension, high blood pressure, walking around fat and out of shape, walking around on a bunch of medications with harmful side effects. However, if you're not got any of those problems and you eating dead animals, then go ahead, I guess. Whatever worked for you. I don't eat animals for medical reasons. Ever since I went vegan, my health improved 100%. And I don't eat animals for moral reasons. I don't believe in taking life from animals if it's not necessary. And you can live on this planet without eating dead animals, and you can be healthy and strong. Another documentary you should watch that will help you with your desire to eat dead animals is What the Health. That's also free on YouTube. Go check it out. What the Health. Your health didn't improve. Yes, it did. How you gonna tell me my health didn't improve? You don't know me. And you know what else is gonna improve? My space. My positive energy on this channel, because we're gonna get rid of negative people. Now, let me tell you how to disagree. In case you want to stay on the channel, you can say, okay, well, maybe that worked for you, but eating meat actually improved my health, and let me show you how it improves my health. Now, you can disagree like that, then okay, cool. But if you come over here being disrespectful, I don't need you around here. I ain't asked you to come over here. You can leave here and I never hear from you again, and I will not miss you one bit. Come over here being respectful. Come over here knowing how to disagree without being disagreeable. And you can stay over here and share your information, your perspective. But this is a pro-vegan channel. You're going to always get pro-vegan on this channel. I would never change my thoughts on that. I would never eat dead animals again in life, no matter what you say. I done heard all the talking points. You should eat meat because of this, because of that. I done heard it all, and no one changed my mind yet. Animal fats, animal products is in everything. Go to organic vegan stores and buy your products. They got vegan stores out here that don't use no animal products in their food or in their cleaning products. All right, everyone. Once again, everyone, you don't have to agree with my vegan, my holistic health tips. Just be civilized. And here's how you be civilized. You say, hey, if that worked for you, that's good. But this what worked for me. I actually eat meat and my health improved. And then you can go ahead and explain how eating meat improved your health. But if you come over here being ignorant and negative like you've been raised by a bunch of cave dwellers, then we're going to get you up out of here. Life is too short for any negativity. There's enough negativity in the world. We don't want no negative vibes on this channel. We will not miss you one bit. If you leave this channel and never come back again in life, we will not miss you one bit if you are negative. Positive vibes only. We don't want no negative people on this channel. We will throw you a block party. That's where we hit the block button, get rid of you, and hopefully never hear from you again. Those cops gonna arrest. Okay, we about to get rid of this person, but first, do yourself a favor. Always choose herbalists over hospitals. Just know that the country is ran by a bunch of satanic secret societies that don't like you. They poison in the food and the water supply. Unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan, because they're a bunch of devil worshipers that's pushing their God onto you. Now, that being said, we're going to get you up out of here. Because we don't want no negative people on this channel. Just like your mammy, we don't want you around. Your mammy don't want you around, and neither do us. So I guess you better go back to hell where you came from. Satan probably the only one that'll tolerate you. Here goes Satan right here. Unscramble Santa till you get Satan. We about to send you back to your God. We about to send you back to hell where you come from. Some people just so dumbed down and brainwashed and miseducated by a corrupt educational system. There's nothing you can do to help them out. So all you can do is just delete them out of your life. Benny, how you doing, family? There go a positive family member right there. Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day, Benny. Thank God for the positive people. All right, we got rid of one demon. One demon is out of here. This person talk about NGA what? You on the borderline. You on the borderline. Go ahead and creep out there and say something negative and we'll get you up out of here also. I promise I can change your mind. And go ahead. I love information. Give me some information. As long as you be civilized about it. Give me some reading materials. Give me some videos to watch. Ain't nothing with trying to change my mind, but I guarantee you it's not going to work. Because I've been a vegan for over 30 years. I've been a vegetarian for over 30 years. I haven't eaten meat in over 30 years. No one changed my mind yet. I don't know what make you think you're going to be different, but you can go ahead and share some information. We love information over here. And I know there are some people that can thrive on eating meat. I'm not one of them, so I don't encourage that. I'm not going to encourage something that doesn't work for me. I know there's some people that eat meat and they don't got medical problems, but that don't work for me, so I'm not going to promote something that don't work for me. If you can eat meat and it worked for you, then go create your own channel and you go promote eating meat. It don't work for me, so I don't promote it. I don't promote something that I don't believe in, something that's not working for me. All right, everyone. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. Treat your body like the temple of God. Stop putting death in your body, then wonder why you feel like death. Sick. These animals getting revenge on you guys. Y'all taking these animals through all this suffering so y'all can have some nasty, disgusting meat. And these animals end up giving you cancer, hypertension, high blood pressure, and diabetes. Animals getting revenge on you. All right, everyone, eat to live, don't live to eat. Eat nature's superfoods, organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. That's what we're going to always promote on this channel. Because this is a very pro-vegan channel. And we will not change that for nothing. If you're looking for a channel that promotes eating dead animal flesh, you come to the wrong channel. Our intestines are not designed to eat meat. Leviticus, I don't care what Leviticus say. You can't use the Bible to change my mind. The powers that be, they distort everything they touch. The history book got lies in it. TV, the news got lies in it. And yes, the Bible got lies in it. So you're going to have to come better than just quoting something from the Bible. Quote common sense. Common sense says that you shouldn't be eating dead animal flesh. Anything with parents, leave it alone. Let them animals get back to their parents safe and sound. You don't want someone come biting you in the butt, calling you food. Just going around eating dead animals. Dead animal fluid just dripping from your mouth. Can't control your appetite. Eating stuff that's bad for you. Walking around with hypertension, high blood pressure, lupus, cancer, on a bunch of medications, got all kind of doctor appointments coming up, but refuse to change your appetite. Refuse to change your diet because you can't control your appetite. What does it say in the Bible? You can only eat veggies. I don't know. But I know what my body says. I listen to my body. When I start eating veggies, I start feeling better, full of energy, and I become more healthy. So that's what I listen to. The other word that start with a B, my body. You better listen to your body. What does it say in the Bible? I know what my body says. I listen to my body. All right, everyone, we welcome everyone to the channel. Feel free to express yourself, though. You got some information you want to give us, as long as you can disagree without being uncivilized. Give us something to read. Now you can give us something to read, and we'll go look it up. All right, everyone, this is the city of Cincinnati. Most positive channel on the face of the earth, believe it or not. We welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race. As long as you're a good person with a good heart, we welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your religion, political views, your economic status. You just got to be civilized and have a good heart. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless and the children to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money, just our way of making something out of nothing, turning trash into cash. We got several videos where you can witness that for yourself. On them short videos, you can also see us out here doing all kinds of acts of kindness. Sometimes elderly people be out here needing help to their destination. We help them out with that. So if you love feel-good videos, you come to the right channel. If you come over here just to argue and be negative, you come to the wrong channel, and we'll throw you a block party and get you up out of here and hopefully never hear from you again. If you got some information you want to share with us, share that information in a civilized manner. Say, hey, look this up. I know what you're saying and that worked for you, but I disagree, and here's why. If you can't do that, then F you. Yes, a block party. A block party is where I hit that block button because you're over here being negative, and we block you. And hopefully we never hear from you again. I love blocking negative people. And the channel is monetized. The more likes we get, the more subscribers we get, the more funds we can generate, the more funds we generate, the more people we can help that's dealing with chronic illnesses and homelessness. However, I won't hesitate to block 1,000,001 people if you're being negative. I don't sell my soul for money and donation and subscribers. I will block all day. And then I go put up a sign and say, we are hiring to help people, to help me block people. We only want positive people on the channel, everyone. City of Cincinnati. Herbalists over hospitals. God over Satan. Entrepreneurs that believe in giving back to the community over corporate America. They're just all about making money. Positive people over negative people. Education over entertainment. That's what the channel is all about. All right, everyone, downtown Cincinnati. Later on today, second live stream of the day, we're gonna be downtown by the Ohio River, where good people come out, give away food and clothes to the homeless. They do that every Tuesday. Around 7 p.m., I go downtown Cincinnati, and I make a bunch of short videos of people out there doing beautiful things. And then I go live around 8 p.m. where they give away food and clothes to the homeless. They do that every Tuesday here in the city of Cincinnati. So that's the second live stream of the day. I just left the grocery store. I left the organic section of the grocery store. I did not buy no meat from the grocery store. I do not mess with dead animals. I went right to the organic section and I bought some organic fruits, raw vegetables for my loved ones that's dealing with health issues. Let food be thy medicine. That's what I'm into. Herbalists over hospitals. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Stop eating food just because it look good, tastes good, smell good, or because it's cheap. You know the way you should shop? You should say, I'm buying this food because it's good for the heart. I'm buying this food because it's good for the kidneys. I'm buying this food because it's good for the lungs. That's the proper way to shop. If you want to be on the planet for a long, healthy time, you can live to be 100 years old on no medication, no doctor appointments, pass away peacefully in your sleep. But you got to take care of your body. You got to eat to live and don't live to eat. Don't be out here thinking like devils. Just eating anything because it look good, tastes good, smell good. When you go to the grocery store, you need to read the ingredients. When you come across big old words you can't pronounce, you need to put that so-called food item back on the shelf. The ingredients of your food ingredient section should be real easy to recognize and pronounce. Hurl number 13. When you come across big old words in your ingredient section, words you never saw in your life, words you can't pronounce, you need to put that so-called food item back on the shelf. The healthiest food, nature's superfoods, fruits and vegetables don't got no ingredients, just seeds. When you come across big old words in the ingredient section look like a big old book, you need to put that so-called food item back on the shelf. Your ingredients should be real simple. All of it should start with organic. And it should be words that you recognize, not words you got to go look up in the dictionary. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. All right, I go shopping all day, every day. I go right to the organic section of the grocery store, get organic fruits and vegetables for my loved ones that's dealing with some health issues. Then I go back home and I make all kind of juices and smoothies for my loved ones, heart smoothies. I make recipes for cancer, lupus, diabetes. Let food be thy medicine. All right, one love, everyone. Channel is all about humanism over capitalism. We don't worship money on this channel. The hell with money, the hell with capitalism. We living in some spiritually wicked times, and money don't mean nothing during these spiritually wicked times. This is spiritual warfare, whether you believe it or not. We living under some satanic, demonic demons running around dressed up like humans, reptilians from another dimension. I'm talking about the Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the 13th satanic bloodline, the hidden hand, the Rockefellers, satanic Masons. The Bible calls them spiritual wickedness in high places. You may call them the government. They are way worse than the government. Do your research. And they force their God onto you all day without you recognizing it, without you realizing it. They put these satanic messages into your subconscious all the time. Through TV, through commercials, through their language, through their holidays. They always promoting their God, Satan. And they putting it into your subconscious. They just figure that you too dumbed down, brainwashed, and miseducated by a corrupt educational system to recognize all the satanic messages that they downloaded into your subconscious. They figured you too preoccupied with all the hardships of life to decipher all the satanic messages that they put into your subconscious. I'll give you a few examples. Unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. The exact same letters, and they both run around dressed in red. Not a coincidence. Unscramble the word God, you get dog. Because the satanic powers that be got no respect for God. They look at God as an animal. Not a coincidence. The word holy, H-O-L-Y, whole lie. They're trying to convince you to believe that the Bible is a whole lie. Because these are hardcore Satan worshipers. They want to strip you of your spirituality. They want to convince you to be an educated atheist. They want to strip you of the real, only superpower that you have against the powers that be. And that's the power of God. You don't believe that? Here's what you could do. Just keeping it real. Sometimes I get signs and I gotta go ahead and share it. They want to convince you to turn your back on God because the powers that be worship Satan, and they know God is way more powerful than Satan. They never turn their back on their God, Satan, They always pushing their God onto you through the subconscious. Unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. But they be trying to tell you to turn your back on God because they know this is spiritual warfare. They worship Satan and they know God is way more powerful than Satan. We turn to God and this battle is over, we win. Only problem is God help those that help themselves. If you ignore God, God will ignore you. We need God. God don't need us. So God ain't gonna go out of God's way to prove to us that God is real. You ignore God, you don't believe in God, God will ignore you and not believe in you. And you probably the same way. If someone disrespects you, ignore you, don't believe in you, you probably ain't gonna go out your way to prove to that person that you're worthy of being believed in. You just gonna move on to someone else with an open mind. God is the same way. You wanna be an ignorant atheist, you don't wanna read and study and give God a chance, God ain't gonna go out of God's way to prove nothing to you. God will give you a reason to be an atheist. God will keep that beautiful spiritual force hidden from you and move on to someone else with an open mind. Don't let this cold world make you cold. Don't let the powers that be turn you into an atheist. They got the military, the dumbed down military, they got the dumbed down police department that would do anything the government tells them to do. They got weapons that they can point at you and give you a heart attack, make you have a stroke. So you can't defeat the powers that be when it comes to weapons. The only real weapon you have against the satanic empire known as the government and world leaders is the power of God, and they know that. This is spiritual warfare. The Bible told you we're dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places, not flesh and bones. So they want to convince you to be an atheist. The powers that be, they put lies in the Bible. And then they point out the lies in the Bible, hoping that you brain dead enough to fall for that. They point out the lies in the Bible and hope that you become an atheist and that you look at the Holy Bible as a whole lie, H-O-L-Y. Don't let them trick you like that. The power of God is the only real weapon that we have against the powers that be. Is there some lies in the Bible? Yes. The powers that be distort everything that they touch. There's lies in the history books. You still send your children to school. The news tell you lies. You still sit down in front of the TV and watch CNN and all the news. They don't tell you who the real drug dealers are. All the narcotics that's in this country, tearing this country apart, come from foreign countries. Who you think own the boats and planes that it takes to go get them narcotics? Not the poor drug dealers that they show on TV. They just puppets. Who you think control the airspace and the sea space that it takes to go get the narcotics from other countries? See, the news don't tell you who the real criminals are. The news tell you lies, but you still watch the news. So although there's some lies in the Bible, you shouldn't disregard the entire Bible. It's up to you to recognize the lies from the truth, keep the truth and throw away the lies, plain and simple. You could be talking to someone. That person can start off telling you the truth. Then in the middle of the conversation, that person can start telling you a lie. That don't mean you throw away the entire conversation. You keep the truth and you throw away the lies. The same thing with reading the Bible. When you come across an obvious lie, you throw it away and you keep the truth. The Bible is a book of parables, prophecies, historical facts. The Bible got a lot of truth in it, and yes, the Bible got a lot of lies in it. It's up to you to do some critical thinking and separate the truth from the lies when reading the Bible. Hurl number 13. Don't let this world strip you of your spirituality. Don't conform to the ways of this world. Before you was flesh and blood, flesh and bones, you was a soul, a spirit. We all are spiritual beings having a human experience. Remember that. We all are spiritual beings having a human experience. We're just suffering from spiritual amnesia. We got to reconnect to our source, and that's God. One love, everyone. Keep your head up. God bless you. All right, everyone. Mingle in the chat. Open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. You don't have to talk about what the host is talking about. The host is obsessed with putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis. The host is obsessed with promoting healthy eating, veganism. The host is obsessed with herbalism over hospitals, supporting entrepreneurship, and bringing positive people together. That's what I'm all about. That's what I talk about. Feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind. You don't even have to talk about what I'm talking about. We go live to give positive people a positive platform where you can unwind after a long day. Feel free to express yourself without being judged or trolled unless you're being negative. If you're coming over here being negative, you will be judged. If you got a business you want to promote your business every time live, we are very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see all good people doing so good in life that you don't have to give the best years of your life to corporate America. Funk that. Takes money and material things. We got to get out of the matrix, get out of the rat race. You are larger than corporate America. You're larger than a job. The real boss is God, G-O-D. Not some money-hungry person at a corporation. J-O-B, just over broke. They give you just enough money for you to keep coming back year after year after year, hoping you're going to get ahead, giving the best years of your life to corporate America. That's no way to live. Hurl number 13. Paycheck, paying to keep you in check. That's what the job is doing, and they put it in front of your face. They are paying to keep you in check. They know people these days will do anything for a paycheck, paying to keep you in check. You can't talk like Mr. Community on our jobs, on our corporation plantations. You can't expose Big Pharma, how Big Pharma is all about making big dollars. They don't care about getting people healthy. You can't talk about how disgusting it is to eat dead animals, leave the animals alone, plus the animals with hormones and antibiotics. These dead animals are causing all kinds of diseases. Who is more healthier, meat eaters or vegans, raw vegans? You can't talk like that on our corporation plantations. We're paying to keep you in check. You can't talk about political corruption and corruption in the police department and the military service. Not on our corporation plantations. We are paying to keep you in check. That's why it's called a paycheck. That's why good people got to come together, pool our resources so we can create jobs out here. Jobs that's not about making money, but jobs that's about getting this economic stress off of the backs of the people so that people can concentrate on what's really important, and that's finding your spiritual reason for living. In order to find your spiritual reason for living, you got to read and study. The Bible says, my people shall pass away from a lack of knowledge. God don't like ignorance. God don't like ignorance. That means in order to get close to God, you got to read and study. It's hard to read and study when you're stressed out about paying bills. You got more bills than bills. You got more utility bills than dollar bills. It's hard to read and study when you're stressing over how you're going to pay the bills, how you're going to put food on the table. Hopefully good, healthy food, not nasty, disgusting meat and processed food. So that's why we got to come together, pool our resources, stop arguing over nonsense, concentrate on what we have in common so we can control the economy of our own community. So we take the economic stress off of the backs of the people so that people can concentrate on what's really important, and that's finding a spiritual reason for living. Getting outside in nature with your loved ones, creating beautiful memories, getting out here, helping out the less fortunate, helping out the homeless. This is how jobs be having you look. After a long day working at them corporations, this is how they have you looking, and this is not no way you should be looking. You gotta find your spiritual reason for living. Get out here, help out your fellow human being that's on hard times. Help out the homeless, and most importantly, put a spotlight on this satanic empire that we're living under. That's your purpose for living. God took you out of the spiritual realm and put you in this physical realm and got you living under devil worshipers just to see if you're gonna break. If I put you under the power of these satanic demons, and every time you try to get close to me, they make life harder for you, are you gonna break down and conform to the ways of this world, or are you gonna keep the faith and say, no matter how much suffering I have to go through, I'm not gonna conform to the ways of this world. I'm not gonna sell my soul in order to get along. I'm just gonna have to suffer. Life is a test. Make the right decision, don't fail. This world is not forever, everyone. This is a transitory world, it's not forever. The soul is forever. Don't give up something that's forever, your soul, for something that's only temporarily. And that's this world and material things. Don't lose your soul in this temporary world. Your soul is forever. The body can't go on without the soul. The soul can go on without the body. Soul, energy, spirits, atoms, and the molecules that make up the human body doesn't die. Don't sell your soul in order to get along in this satanic world. It's not worth it. All right, everyone. If the phone shut down, this is an old phone. I don't pretend to be something I'm not. I keep it real. If the phone shut down, this is an old phone. I don't pretend to be something I'm not. I'm not rich. I don't got a lot of money. Like a lot of people, I'm struggling to get by day by day. The money that I do have, I'd rather spend my money investing in the health of my loved ones that's dealing with some chronic illnesses. I'm into holistic living. Let food be thy medicine. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Stay away from nasty, disgusting meat, processed food, junk food, and pop. I'd rather invest the little money that I do have into organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, herbs, juicer, blenders, dehydrators, air purifiers. I'd rather invest in the health of my loved ones as opposed to investing in a new phone. So if the phone shut down, Harold and Ruth forever. If the phone shut down, I just gotta hit the reboot button and we'll be right back at it. It normally shut down twice every time I go live. If you want to help your brother, Mr. Community, get a new phone, you could do that by supporting the channel. Donate to the channel. The channel is monetized. You can support the channel by hitting the like button, the subscribe button, the share button, spreading the word about the channel, letting our videos play over and over and over. The more views we get, the more funds we can generate. The more funds we generate, the more people we can help that's dealing with chronic illnesses. If you can't afford to donate money, if you can't afford to donate money, you can donate by way of super chat, super sticker, buy super thanks. You can donate to the PayPal H Taylor 509, Harold number 13, You can donate to the PayPal, HTAYLOR 509. You can donate to the Cash App, $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. Cash Out, $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. Not only if you want to see me with better equipment, but if you would like to see me going around giving away organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs to the homeless and to the children out here suffering from chronic illnesses and homelessness, how cool would that be? For you to come on this channel and see me going around the community, the homeless camps, giving away organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs, educating the people about holistic health. Wouldn't that be super cool? But if you can't afford to donate, don't worry about it. We know about hard times. Just spread the word about the channel. Maybe you'll spread it to someone that can't afford to donate. If you're doing something positive in your community that deserves attention and support, every time we go live, feel free to let everyone know what you're doing. Feel free to promote whatever you got going on, long as it's something positive. Feel free to promote your YouTube channel. We're all about uplifting each other, supporting each other, encouraging each other. If you are on hard times, put your pride to the side every time you come to this channel. Feel free to let your fellow human being know what you're going through. Feel free to share your Cash App and your PayPal every time you come to this channel. You may get your biggest blessings on this channel. Put your pride to the side. Life is short, life is fragile. We could be here today, gone the next. Let's do something positive with the time that we have on this planet. All right, let me read the comments. Sometimes the phone act crazy and I can't see the comments. Sometimes it be demons running wild in the comment section, and I got to get them up out of here. We can't have demons over here disturbing the peace. This is a positive channel. We only want positive people on the channel. Positive vibes, a loving channel. We don't want no negativity on this channel, no negative energy. Please go to another channel with all your negative energy. The city of Cincinnati, humanism over capitalism. All basic human necessities should be absolutely free. That's our mentality on Mr. Community. We know that's not reality, but we're going to keep putting it out there in the universe until it be. Everything human beings need in order to sustain life should be absolutely free. Ain't nothing to debate about. Humanism over capitalism. Human beings need shelter. Can't you see that? Shelter should be absolutely free. Shelter is a necessity, not a want. No one should be out here sleeping in the cold when it's extremely hot out here. No one should be sleeping in the hot weather just because they got God-given life but don't have man-made money. How you gonna force someone to sleep out in the streets? How demonic, how evil. All human beings should have a decent place to call home, absolutely free. Now, if you want a mansion with 20 million rooms like these ignorant celebrities, you should have to work for that. But all human beings should have a decent place to call home, absolutely free. We do not worship money on this channel. Food should be absolutely free. Not nasty, disgusting meat, not dead animal flesh. I don't care if it's grass-fed, organic, not nasty meat, disgusting animal flesh. Your body is the temple of God, not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. Food should be absolutely free. Not processed food, junk food. Good, healthy food. Food that God gives us for free. Food that nature gives us for free. Organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Food that comes from the soil, food that comes from the ground should be absolutely free. All we have to do is tend to the land. Take care of the land, and the land will take care of us, plain and simple. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people are addicted to dead animal flesh. And they'll try to justify it any kind of way they can. Nasty, nasty, disgusting human beings. All right, everyone, water should be absolutely free. How you gonna charge human beings for water? And we ain't talking about nasty fluoride water. Water with all kind of chemicals in it. Spring water, alkaline water should be absolutely free. Water is a necessity, not a want. Human beings need water. What's wrong with you charging human beings for water? The audacity. Everything human beings need in order to sustain life should be absolutely free. All right, everyone. This is the city of Cincinnati. Most positive channel on the face of the earth. Humanism over capitalism, urbanism over hospitals. It's not even close, but you should always do your own research. Read, study, educate yourself. This is the information age. No one should be dumber than a box of rocks in 2025. No one should be passing away from chronic illnesses in 2025. Too much information out here. This is the information age. The Bible told us in the last days, knowledge shall be in abundance. We're living in that time right now, thanks to the internet. Knowledge is everywhere. All you have to do is go look up the right things instead of looking up ignorance. Look up things that's gonna make you a better human being. A lot of people got a problem with that. They love looking up some of the most ignorant stuff on the internet and then wonder why they make the wrong decisions when it comes to life and death situations. Education over entertainment. What you don't know can cost you your life. What you do know can save your life. Plain and simple. A couple years ago, my best friend passed away at the age of 49. All right, I told you the phone shut down at least twice every time I go live. The Powerball up to 930 million. What would you do with all that money? You know how many homeless people I can help with that money? How many people dealing with chronic illnesses I can help with that money? What would you do if you win the Powerball? All right, everyone. Before the phone shut down, what you talking about? Let me read the comments. If I come across any crazy comments, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of them. I'm just now checking out the comment section. Better donate a prayer. Bongo, one of our regular family members. How you doing, Bongo? This is temporarily. The blessings come, can't compare to what's your best day. Art of War, one of our regular family members, Art of War. Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day, Art of War. We send nothing but love to you and your family, Art of War. One of our regular family members right there, very good soul. All right, I'm just now getting caught up in the comment section. I have to pull over and sit down for a minute, check out the comment section. The devil can't afford your soul. If that's what you think, okay. Hallelujah. Yes, sir. How you doing, Dank? Ball. Dude won't be complaining if he was in the third world. All right, let's get you up out of here, family. We only want positive people on the channel, so we're going to send your ass to the third world dimension. Get you up out of here. Boom. We don't want no ignorant people on the channel. So I'm going through here now. All right, you say you can't understand what I'm saying. Okay, if you can't understand what I'm saying, excuse me, genius. You can't recognize my broken English. Someone explain to them. Because I ain't going to change who I am. I'm going to talk the way I talk. Fruits and vegetables, herbs, the world doesn't exist while you're sleeping. The temple is my comment showing. Nothing to do with rock and roll. The Bible is interpretation based on the individual. B.I.B., Bible, basic instructions before leaving earth. Santa Claus was created so we can forget about Jesus. He lost when he started twisting words. Let's twist you up out of here. Get you up out of here, family. Let's twist your ass up out of here. Boom. Going through here, seeing if there's any more demons in here that I need to get rid of, because we don't want no negative people on the channel. We'd rather have 5 positive subscribers as opposed to 5 billion negative subscribers. The channel is monetized. The more subscribers we get, the more funds we can generate. But we don't want no negative people on this channel. How many people in the block party so far? Probably about 5. You're a good man. Thank you, family. In your Bible, you should not kill. What's up? How you doing, family? All right. For now, we got rid of all the negative people. We don't want no negative people on the channel. All right, everyone. Herbalists are the hospitals. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know you can be healed from any chronic illness by going raw vegan. You don't have to run to Big Pharma in 2025. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. Work with your body, not against your body. Your body is always trying to heal itself. Put your body in the right environment. Give your body what it needs, and your body will heal itself. You've been hit by a car, go to the hospital. You've been assaulted, go to the hospital. If you are in excruciating pain, go to the hospital. But if you've just been diagnosed with a chronic illness, relax, breathe. Don't let anyone scare you into treatment. The body is a self-healing mechanism. The body will heal itself once you work with your body, not against your body. When you start sneezing and coughing, even when you get a tumor, that's just your body way of trying to detoxify itself, cleanse itself. You don't have to panic and run to the hospital. Work with your body. Pay attention to your body. Listen to your body. Change your lifestyle. Put organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs in your body, and your body will get rid of that cough, that sneeze and fit, and that tumor. Do your research. Educate yourself. Be mindful of what you're putting in your body. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop eating nasty, disgusting animal flesh and junk food and processed food. A lot of my loved ones did not know they could be healed from chronic illnesses, so when they came down with symptoms, against my advice, they ran to the hospital like we all been trained to do. When they went to the hospital, they was in no pain. All their internal organs was working. They wasn't on no medication. They just had some symptoms that they wanted checked out. Against my advice, they ran to the hospital. After being in the hospital for about a month, everything changed. My loved ones that wasn't on medication ended up on 1,000,001 different medications, all with harmful side effects. My loved ones lost the ability to walk, to talk, to chew solid food. The medication had my loved one talking crazy. The hospital was making all kinds of mistakes. It was a nightmare. And I already knew it would be this way from reading, studying, meditating, getting in touch with certified herbalists that's bringing people off of their deathbeds by teaching them how to eat to live and not live to eat. So I tried to tell my loved ones, this is not the route to go. However, a lot of my loved ones, like a lot of people in the world, they just don't have this very important information. They don't know you can be healed from chronic illnesses holistically. As a result, a lot of my loved ones ended up passing away. It was a nightmare in the hospital. All the mistakes making was unbelievable. A little after it happened, I went live and I told everyone about everything that took place in the hospital. But I got tired of sharing the story over and over. It was so depressing. It was draining me. So I'm just going to give you the title of 2 videos that you can look up on this channel. And you can hear for yourself about the nightmare that my loved one went through in the hospital. All because they did not know you can be healed from chronic illnesses holistically. Here's 2 of the videos right here. Normally the live videos, they got the letter R in parentheses in the first 15 minutes. See if I'm telling you about the nightmare that my loved one went through. If not, here's 2 of the videos you can check out for yourself right here on this channel. One of them is titled Walking the Hood, Mourning Loved Ones and My Buddy. If you want to learn about the nightmare that my loved one went through in the hospital, all the bad reaction from the prescription medications, all the mistakes the doctors and nurses was making, go watch the video on this channel called Mass Police on the Block. Here we go again. I was in the hospital with my loved one for about a month. So I witnessed all this up close and personal. It was a nightmare. I don't wish that on anyone, except probably my worst enemy. I don't wish that on no good people. Herbalists over hospitals, everyone, do your research. All right, go check out the Anagram Hall of Fame. We just love sharing all kinds of information. Go look up the Anagram Hall of Fame. It's your life story already written in your name. Like Elvis. Unscribbled Elvis, you get Lils. And you know what they say about Elvis. Elvis lives. Elvis is alive. It was already written before he was even born. I did the anagram of my name, found out that my life story is written in my name. I did the anagram of some of my loved ones, found out how their life was going to end up. It's written in their name. Life is so fascinating. Once you look up intelligent things instead of looking up a bunch of mindless entertainment. Education over entertainment, everyone. All right, everyone. Power to the people, one love. Keep your head up. We welcome all positive people to the channel. All negative people, we will get you up out of here. We have no tolerance for ignorance. Go to another channel if you're ignorant, you're uncivilized, you've been raised by a bunch of heathens that ain't teach you how to be civilized. Go to another channel. We don't want uncivilized cave dwellers on this channel. Back to your cave. Get yourself together. All right. Pretty soon I will be giving you the name of some outstanding herbalists that are certified and holistic doctors that went to medical school, in case you're impressed with titles. You should be impressed with results and not titles. Titles don't mean nothing. Unfortunately, a lot of people are so ignorant that they refuse to listen to anyone that ain't go to medical school when it comes to receiving medical advice. Let me tell you, a homeless person can give you some life-saving information. A person that went to medical school can give you information that end up costing you your life. In a lot of cases, that's exactly what happened. Because in medical school, they don't teach nutrition as a means of healing the human body. Hurl number 13. In medical school, they all about pushing you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. You don't make money from healthy people. Big pharma and hospitals are not trying to put themselves out of business. They want you sick. They want to make you a customer for life. That's why they never get to the root cause of your illness. They just suppress your symptoms, make you think you're getting better. So you'll keep coming back to them for expensive prescription medications with harmful side effects. You keep coming to them for unnecessary surgeries that does more harm than good. And they keep making money off of your sickness and your ignorance. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness, as we come across another homeless camp. No one should be homeless. Unbelievable. In the land of milk and honey, no one should be homeless. They got in God we trust on the dollar bills, but if God's children don't have dollar bills, they let God's children go homeless. How cruel. You got God-given life, but you don't have man-made money, so the powers that be will force you to sleep out on the streets. What kind of God do they serve? Anyway, the money is in the illness, not in the wellness. The sicker you are, the richer hospitals and big pharma become. Do your research. Stop being their guinea pigs. Herbalists over hospitals. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. Relax, breathe. If it's not a life and death situation, do your research. Compare the two. Herbalists in the hospitals, and see who got the best track record when it comes to restoring health to people that's dealing with chronic illnesses. Herbalists are hospitals. Before you make a decision, do your research. How you doing, my man?
All right, brother. How you?
All right. Educate yourself, everyone. You can be healed holistically, ain't no doubt about it. Don't let anyone tell you different. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick. Big pharma in hospitals. They're not trying to put themselves out of business. They want to make you a customer for life. A healed patient is a lost customer. That's their mentality. I've been a vegetarian ever since I was in high school. Then I graduated. Vegan. I'm on the verge of being a raw vegan. That means eating nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. As we come across another homeless camp. I haven't been to the hospital for a chronic illness in over 30 years. Take care of your body and your body will take care of you, plain and simple. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Control your appetite. Don't let your appetite control you. Stop listening to idiots that tell you it's okay to eat dead animals. That's nasty and disgusting. Dead animal flesh, blood, animal fluid, pus. Leave the animals alone. Eat to live. Eat nature's superfoods, organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. God put you in the Garden of Eden. In the Garden of Eden, you got flowers and fruits and vegetables. You don't got dead animals growing from the ground. God did not put you in the slaughterhouse of Eden. God put you in the Garden of Eden. All right, everyone, look at Taco Bell. Let's see if we can sneak this in. Now, and I'm going to show you how the Taco Bell logo got 666 hidden in it. Well, come on, let's look at this real fast. Type this into your YouTube search engine. 666 hidden in the Taco Bell logo. Plus, it look like a reptilian eye, a snake eye. Because they are snakes and reptilians. Don't that look like a reptilian eye? But can you spot the 3 6s? Can you spot the 3 6s? Here go the first 6 right here. And then here go the 6. Right here, blue. And then the third 6 right here. 666. Hidden in plain sight. It's not a coincidence, everyone. I'm gonna show it to you one more time. 666 hidden in plain sight in the Taco logo. Taco Bell logo. Here go the first 6 right here. Different colors. Here go the other 6 right here. And then the last color, the last 6. 666. Go type that into your YouTube search engine. 666 hidden in the Taco Bell logo. Also type in, go to YouTube and type in MTV wish you a very satanic Merry Christmas. And you'll see what we living in some satanic times, everyone. Unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. They both run around dressed in red. This is not a coincidence. God spelled backwards is dog, because they got no respect for God. In their eyes, God is an animal. The word holy, H-O, whole, L-Y, lie, trying to convince you the Bible is a whole lie. None of this is coincidence. This is spiritual warfare, whether you want to believe it or not. They put these satanic messages in the commercials, in the TVs, in the movies. Lab meat. How you doing, family? In plain sight. The word live spelled backwards is evil. In plain sight. Who they are is right in front of your face in plain sight. It's in their language. It's in their TV shows and in the movies. They paying their entertainers to push satanic music. It used to just be heavy metal music pushing satanic music. Now the rappers are being satanic. The R&B artists are being satanic. Rock and roll, of course. Gospel music. These entertainers, they sold their soul for money. Their job is to distract you, make you think it's cool to be a Satan worshiper, make you think it's cool to live an unrighteous lifestyle. Remember, these celebrities are also called stars, and star spelled backwards is rats. That's what these celebrities are, a bunch of rats. They'll do anything for cheese, anything for money. They sold their soul for money, everyone. It ain't just P. Diddy. You got P. Diddy in every form of music. You got P. Diddy in country music, gospel music, heavy metal music, R&B music. If you see an entertainer on TV all day, every day, always being promoted, making millions of dollars, that entertainer is compromised. That entertainer sold their soul. That entertainer being pushed on you for a reason. All right, everyone. Humanism over capitalism. Positive vibes only. We welcome all positive people on this channel. All positive people report to the channel. Open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. You got a business you want to promote your business. I'm telling you about how satanic this world is. It's in a language. I just showed you 666 in the Taco Bell logo. It's in a language. Lil spelled backwards is evil. Lil spelled backwards is devil. Unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. God spelled backwards is dog, because they got no respect for God. They worship Satan. Holy, H-O-L-Y, whole lie, trying to convince you the Bible is a whole lie. The word recreation. What do you do for recreation? Recreation, to destroy creation. They put all these negative messages into your subconscious. Thank you for sharing info. Wasn't aware of the Taco Bell logo. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's what we got to do. Share information with each other. Preach, my brother. Yes, indeed. Some people come over here being ignorant. You can show them the truth right in front of their face. And some people don't want to face the truth, because the truth going to force them to come face to face with their own demons. They're going to have to make some lifestyle choices that they ain't ready to make. So they say ignorant stuff like, hey, mom spelled backwards is mom. Dad spelled backwards is dad. Well, if you go around looking for ignorant stuff, you're going to find what you're looking for. You looking for ignorant stuff that don't mean nothing. We looking for signs that the Bible is true and that we truly are living under spiritual wickedness in high places. So that's the difference between us and you. You look for ignorance or intelligence. You're going to find what you're looking for. If you look for a reason not to believe the truth, you're going to find a whole bunch of reasons not to believe the truth. We looking for the truth. So you keep looking for lies, you're going to find lies. All right, everyone. McDonald's human meat, yes. Yeah, I heard about that. Alex Jones talk about that. A lot of people talk about that. All right, everyone, continue to mingle in the chat. We do mix in a little entertainment on this channel. Although the channel is all about putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving lifesaver holistic health tips, herbalists over hospitals, supporting entrepreneurs, bringing positive people together. We do mix in a little entertainment because we know the world could be coming to an end and people gonna say, make me dance, make me twerk, right before the world go boom. So we do mix in a little entertainment. A couple years ago, we brought you Ice Cube live in concert on this channel. We brought you Dougie Fresh live in concert. We brought you Nelly live in concert. We brought you former NBA player Shaquille O'Neal live in concert. We brought you the All Rejects live in concert. We brought you Third Eye Blind live in concert. And we hope your third eye isn't blind. Activate your chakras, open up your pineal gland. Use your third eye so you can see this world for what it really is. And we brought you R&B acts. Sunshine Anderson live in concert, Michelle A live in concert, Karen White live in concert, and many other acts. So we do mix in all kinds of forms of entertainment. Ruth Weaver. And hope that you stick around for the education. We mix in a little entertainment. All right, everyone, I was telling you a story about the hospital. My loved one went to the hospital to be treated for symptoms against my advice, herbalists over hospitals. The hospital ended up ruining my loved one's health. My loved one did not pass away from the chronic illness they was diagnosed with. My loved one ended up passing away from all the damage done to their internal organs as a result of the hospital medication. Ain't that something? Oh, we saw your loved one didn't pass away from the chronic illness. Your loved one passed away because our medication ruined your loved one's heart and kidneys. Take your health into your own hands, everyone. So that's what I'm dealing with. I told you the videos where you can go watch, and I tell you everything about what my loved one went through in the hospital, the nightmare. On top of that, I got to deal with ignorant friends and family members that's bickering over insurance. Our loved one, when this happened, wasn't even gone for a whole week. And so-called friends and family members started bickering over insurance money. These so-called friends and family members, our loved one let them stay in their house because they was homeless. And these nasty, disgusting so-called friends and family members got the nerves to go through our loved one personal information while our loved one is in the hospital battling for their life. These nasty, disgusting so-called friends and family members, let's call them what they are, trash. These nasty, disgusting so-called friends and family members are going through our loved one personal information, got their nasty hands on our loved one passwords, and started tampering with our loved one insurance because their name wasn't on the insurance policy because our loved one knew they couldn't be trusted and they wasn't worthy of anything. So they got to tampering with our loved one insurance. Dumb idiots, don't they know that's a federal crime? So it was unbelievable. Trying to take over our loved one house, money, car, our loved one life. And then after tampering with our loved one insurance, they got the nerve to come to the hospital while our loved one is battling for their life and smile in our loved one's face like they're really wishing them the best. So I'm out here with a heavy heart. I ain't even have time to mourn my loved one. I got to deal with these idiots that's trying to profit from the passing of our loved ones. So I'm out here with a heavy heart, and I got to deal with some demons in their own family and friends. Be careful who you have in your circle, everyone. So-called friends and family members can be your worst enemies. Make sure the people around you love you for who you are and not for what they get for what they can get from you. Man, I'm really mad just talking about it, and I'm cold. All right, everyone. I told you that this world is demonic. I told you how they try to convince you that the Holy Bible is a whole lie. I can show you better than I can tell you. Here go the word holy. You take H-O, you got whole. And then what's left? Lie. They're trying to convince you the Bible is a whole lie. The Bible is a whole lie. See how satanic this world is? This is spiritual warfare. The powers that be worship Satan. They know that God is way more powerful than Satan. So they don't want you to turn to God, because you do that, they lose. You turn to God and the spiritual warfare is over. You can't defeat the powers that be with weapons. They got weapons where they can point at you and make you have a heart attack. They got the dumbed down military and the dumbed down police that would do anything the government tells them to do. You try to rise up against this satanic empire, here come the National Guard and the police thinking they being patriotic. Coming up against the people that's fighting the power. So the only real power you have over the government is the power of God. So they try to take that from you by making you an atheist, convincing you the Bible is a whole lie. Educate yourselves, everyone. Everyone has to stay healthy, start juicing. Yes, give us some information, family. All right, everyone. Let me get to the juicy information before the phone shut down. Herbalists over hospitals. Two of the best herbalists out here. Master herbalist Yahki Awaken. Go check out his website, Yahki Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I, Yahki Awaken. Self-made millionaire herbalist from St. Louis. Grow his own fruits and vegetables. Yahki Awaken, master herbalist from St. Louis, grow his own fruits and vegetables. He get water from his own land. Got his own healing clinic in St. Louis. Go check out Master Herbalist Yahki Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I, Yahki Awaken. Got his own YouTube channel, but the powers that be, the Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschild, 13th Satanic Bloodline, Satanic Masons, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, they keep shutting down his YouTube channel because he offered too much truth. In the land of lies, telling the truth is a crime. But he got a lawyer. Every time they take down his YouTube channel, his lawyer get the channel put right back up. So you can go check out his videos on YouTube, Yahki Awaken. Go check out his website for all his life-saving formulas, YahkiAwaken.com. You can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this master herbalist. If the hospital gave up on you, go check out Master Herbalist Yahki Awaken. I guarantee you he could get you together. I don't care what stage illness you're in. I don't care what chronic illness you're dealing with. Long as you got life, you can be healed 100%. Don't let anyone tell you different. Don't let anyone discourage you. You're still living for a reason. You can be healed. Go check out Yahki Awaken. He's very active on Facebook and Instagram. Go check out his website, YahkiAwaken.com. Another outstanding herbalist that I get my full body detoxes from, DivineMedicinals.com. D-I-V-I-N-E. Very active on Twitter. He gives a lot of great information on Twitter, on X. Go check out Master Herbalist Divine Medicinals. Go to his website and check out DivineMedicinals.com for all his life-saving information. You can also make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this master herbalist, divine medicinals. Freezing out here, city of Cincinnati. All right, everyone, those two herbalists. Up next, let me give you some holistic health tips. Then I'm gonna give you the name of some holistic doctors. Then I'm gonna shut down. I gotta go do some juicing for a lot of my loved ones that's dealing with some health issues. I'm into holistic healing, so I go to the grocery store every day. Every day I'm at the grocery store buying organic fruits and vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs, and juicing and making smoothies with nothing but healthy ingredients for my loved ones dealing with health issues. All right, everyone, the first holistic health tip, start juicing. Get yourself a juicer and start juicing organic fruits and vegetables as much as you possibly can. Every time you juice, make sure all your ingredients are organic. You don't want to be juicing pesticide juice. How you doing, my man? I like that. God bless you. Let your baby live. That's God's creation. God bless y'all. All right, every time you juice, make sure all your ingredients are organic. Every time you juice, make sure you make at least 8 ounces every time you juice. That way you're making enough to have a positive effect on your health. Hope the wind ain't blowing too hard. All right, everyone. The next holistic health tip, every time you juice, make sure all your ingredients are organic. I said that. Make sure that the juice recipe got more vegetables than fruit. That's the healthiest way to juice. Boy, I'm out here trying to weather this cold, everyone. I tell you, it ain't easy. All right, everyone. 2 stories about juicing. My mother was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease. So bad she thought she was gonna have to ask one of her children for a kidney. I don't believe in messing with the human body in order to help it recover from a chronic illness. The body is a self-healing mechanism. Give your body what it needs, and your body will heal on its own. If it's not no life and death situation, you don't have to go do no surgeries and all that. Work with your body, not against your body. Your body is always trying to heal itself. So instead of giving my mother a kidney, I gave my mother a juicer and a juice recipe that we got from the juice lady. The juice lady is very active on Facebook. She got over 30 books on Amazon. She got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you can think of. Go check out the juice lady. Got my mother kidneys together. And my mother have a whole bunch of other bad habits. Unfortunately, my mother is overweight, which is easy to do in America with all the terrible processed food and disgusting meat. You cannot be overweight and healthy, everyone. You must get rid of the belly. Bad health starts in the belly. You have to get rid of that belly. It's mandatory. My mother's working on it. My mother also still eats a little processed food. She's in the process of being a vegan. And unfortunately, she got a very nasty, disgusting habit. My mother is a chain smoker. Cigarettes are nasty and disgusting. But that tells you how demonic the government is. Why would you sell products that causes cancer to God's children, to your own citizens, but claiming God we trust? They make commercials talking about cigarettes causes cancer. Then they turn around and promote cigarettes, allow the selling of cigarettes, and then turn around and tell us to donate so they can find a cure for cancer. That's how dumb they think we are. They selling things that causes cancer, like cigarettes, meat, processed food, junk food, and then they tell us to donate so we can find a cure for the disease that they're creating through their products. The merchants of death. They'll sell anything for money. The government, the world leaders. They don't care if their product All right, we back. The phone acting crazy, but like I said, they'll sell anything for money. Even if their product leads you to the emergency room. The merchants of death, they don't care. Plus, they believe in world depopulation anyway. They believe in shrinking the population, everyone. In your search engine, type in world depopulation plan. They believe in shrinking the population. That's why they poison the food, the water supply. That's why they put chemtrails in the sky. If you're not familiar with chemtrails, look that up. Chemtrails ruin your mental health and your immune system. On YouTube, type in Prince, talk about chemtrails. On YouTube, type in Alex Jones, talk about chemtrails. Type in the comedian Dick Gregory, talks about chemtrails. The activist Dick Gregory talks about chemtrails. The powers that be are very diabolical. They try to get rid of us, everyone. You got to read, study, educate yourself. What you don't know can cost you your life. What you do know can save your life, plain and simple. Read, study, educate yourself. Herbalists over hospitals. God over Satan. Entrepreneurs that believe in giving back to the community over corporate America that's just all about making money. Education over entertainment. Take your life into your own hands. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick. Big pharma in the hospitals. The money is in the illness, not in the illness. All right, everyone. Now, let me get back to telling you about juicing. Even, like I said, selling cigarettes should be a crime. Why would you sell anything that causes harm to your own citizens? Cigarettes causes cancer. Cigarettes are so bad, they don't just ruin the person that smoke. They ruin people standing next to them, secondhand smoke. Thousands of people passing away from secondhand smoke a year, but the government still allows the selling of cigarettes. That's how evil and diabolical they are. The merchants of death. They do not care about your health, everyone. You better care about your own health. Go type in world depopulation plan. See what you come up with. Systematically, they try to get rid of it, plain and simple. All right, have a little flashback right here. I'm cool. Got to get away from this. Got to get away from this place right here. This place right here was taking me down a very, 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 very dark place. All right, everyone. Herbalists over hospitals, do your research. You can be healed holistically, ain't no doubt about it. Don't let anyone tell you different. Take your health into your own hands. I gave you the name of 2 outstanding herbalists. Now, I'm going to give you some holistic health tips. Well, I'm a little thrown off right now. I'm really distracted right now. Let me get myself together. I came across a place that's taking me down memory lane. Bad memories right here where I'm at right now. Let me get away from this place. All right, so I was telling you about juicing. Juicing organic fruits and vegetables got my mother kidneys together. Just by juicing organic fruits and vegetables. Although she got some bad habits and bad health conditions, my mother is overweight, a chain smoker, and still eat a little bit of processed food. She's working on getting all that together, but even with those bad habits, she was able to get her stage 3 kidney disease to go from stage 3 disease to normal simply by juicing organic fruits and vegetables. Organic fruits and vegetables does our body good. Ain't no doubt about it. Not milk like we've been taught as children. They lied to us as children about everything. Lied to us about the holidays, Easter Bunny and Christmas, that Santa Claus going around the world on flying reindeers, delivering toys to all the children in the world in one night, bringing his fat butt down the chimney. Even people that don't have chimneys are still coming down their chimneys. We just lied to our children about everything and then wonder why children grow up to be chronic liars. All in the name of fun. Guess what? The truth can be fun, everyone. Stop lying to your children because you think it's fun. The only way they can have fun. Tell your children the truth. The truth shall set you free. Are you interested in your children being free or having fun? By the way, the truth is fun anyway. All right, everyone. So juicing organic fruits and vegetables does the body good, not milk. Animal milk is for animals. Human milk is for humans. Stay away from dairy. Stay away from cheese, eggs, ice cream. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills. Free on YouTube, an outstanding holistic doctor. M-I-L-T-O-N, last name Mills. M-I-L-L-S, Dr. Milton Mills. He tell you why you need to stay away from dairy and milk, all that disgusting animal products. All right, let me hurry up before the phone shut down. Another story about juicing. And by the way, my mother can only afford to juice twice a month. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. You really need to juice 13 times a day. That's a lot of juicing. That's a lot of money. A lot of people can't afford that. I can't afford that. My mother can't afford that. But my mother did not get discouraged. Instead, she just started juicing according to her budget. She can only afford to juice twice a month. So that's what she did. It took her longer to heal, but she did heal. Simply by juicing organic fruits and vegetables twice a month. That's how powerful juicing is. Juicing does a body good. Not milk, not dairy. Dairy is scary. Stay away from dairy. These days, they got dairy-free everything anyway. They got dairy-free eggs, plant-based eggs, dairy-free ice cream. They got plant-based milk. Stay away from animal products. All right, everyone. Another story about juicing. My cousin, a registered nurse, for over 40 years had to retire due to a chronic illness. She did everything she was trained to do in dumb down medical school. Nothing was working. She got in touch with me because she know I'm into holistic healing. I gave her the same recipe that I gave my mother. the recipe for the kidneys. Within 3 days, my cousin, a registered nurse, for over 40 years got in touch with me and let me know she wanted to learn more about holistic healing. Because in just 3 days, she was seeing positive results. She was full of energy and having regular bowel movements again. Why she know this information? Although she went to medical school and was a registered nurse for over 40 years. Because in medical school, they don't teach nutrition as a means for healing the body from chronic illnesses. They're all about pushing you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. They can care less about you getting well. They want to get all the insurance money out of you and then move on to the next customer, the next food. Sad but true, do your research. Herbalists are the hospitals. Unless you want to be driving away in one of them things, take your health into your own hands. Do the research. You can't be healed 100%. You're dealing with a chronic illness, go raw vegan till you are healed. That means eat nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. No vegan food, no vegetarian food, no cheat days, no shortcuts. Stay raw vegan till you are completely healed. It normally takes the body 6 to 8 months to heal from a chronic illness once you go raw vegan. If you're in real bad shape, you probably went to the hospital and let them pump you up with a bunch of prescription medications with harmful side effects. You let them do all kind of unnecessary surgeries. You're gonna have to go raw vegan for longer than 6 to 8 months to bounce back from all that terrible, terrible, terrible treatment. But trust the process, it's worth it. Fight the power. All right, everyone. The next holistic health tips, and let me hurry up before the phone shut down. Surround yourself around positive people. It's a scientific fact that being mad, angry, stressed out, and depressed can weaken your immune system and make you sick. So if you got people in your life, every time they come around, they got something negative to say. They're not happy, so they don't want you to be happy. Get them people out of your life. And that includes friends and family members. Love them from a distance if you must, but you must protect your precious energy. Get negative people out of your life. Next holistic health tip, get outside in nature at least 30 minutes a day. Your body needs fresh air. Your lungs need fresh air. Get out of the house with all that Wi-Fi and radiation. Exercise 30 minutes a day. The easiest exercise you would do is what I'm doing right now, and that's walk. Walk 30 minutes a day. If you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you need to exercise 2 hours a day. Your life is worth it. Get out in the sun at least 30 minutes a day. If you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you need to be in the sun at least 2 hours a day. That's where you get your vitamin D from. The sun makes you sweat. When you sweat, you get toxins out of your body. You need that. Next holistic health tip. Drink alkaline water and spring water from mason jars, from a glass. Stay away from tap water. Stay away from plastic bottles if you can. If you must drink from a plastic bottle, make sure the plastic bottle says no BPA. The powers that be are a bunch of lunatics, and they poison the water supply. Fluoride all in the water, not good. Fluoride in the toothpaste, not good. Next holistic health tip. Eat nature's superfoods. Organic fruits, raw vegetable nuts, seeds, and herbs. If it don't come from nature, from the ground, from the soil, don't eat it, plain and simple. Stop eating dead animal flesh. Your body is the temple of God, not a pet cemetery. Eat the food that nature gives you for free. Unfortunately, the powers that be got no respect for nature. They go out in nature, get the organic fruit, raw vegetable nuts, seeds, and herbs, put pesticides on it, put it in the store, and sell it to God's children, sell it to us. Like the demons they are, like the reptilians from another dimension that they are. In Anyway, Herald number 13, eat nature superfoods, organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs, food that come from nature, food that come from a plant, food that come from plants and not from a plant, not food that come from a factory, food that come from the ground, from the trees, organic fruits and vegetables. Go to Amazon, type in raw nuts. Raw Brazil nuts, very good for breast health. All the women worried about breast cancer, 5 raw Brazil nuts a day. Very good for breast health. They also have other health benefits, good for men and women. Raw Brazil nuts, raw almonds, raw walnuts, raw cashews. Include that in your diet, all good for the human body. Raw sprouted pumpkin seeds, good for heart health. Anyone out there with heart disease, heart problems, raw seeds, very good for the heart. Flax seeds and chia seeds, include that in your oatmeal and your smoothies. Food that comes from the ground, from soil, from nature. Organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. If you want to be on the planet for a long, healthy time. Next holistic health tip, learn about grounding. Grounding is where you find some grass, hopefully grass that don't have a bunch of pesticides in it. Take your shoes off. Walk in the grass, stand in the grass 20 minutes daily. Not every other day, daily. All the electrons from the earth is going to shoot up through your body by way of your bare feet. That's good for inflammation. That's good for chronic illnesses. I know a lot of us find that hard to believe. We've been dumbed down, brainwashed, miseducated by the powers that be, by the government, by the corrupt educational system. So we think man is more healing than nature. Big mistake. God, nature is way more powerful than any doctor, any pharmacist you can come across. Go watch the documentary called Earthing the Movie, free on YouTube. Earthing the Movie. E-A-R-T-H-I-N-G, all about the health benefits of reconnecting to Mother Earth. In this documentary, people were diagnosed with chronic illnesses, and they said no to Western medication. They said no to hospital medicine. Instead, they went outside in nature every day, took their shoes off, stood in the grass, walked in the grass daily for 20 minutes. The chronic illness went away. Nature is powerful like that. Go do your research. Keep an open mind. Go check out the documentary called Earthing the Movie. All right, let me hurry up before the phone shut down. I'm about to give you the name of some holistic doctors. Go check out the websites and the YouTube channel. They don't need your money. They're giving you all this information out of the kindness of their hearts. Believe it or not, there's still some good people in the world. Everyone's not scheming and scamming. Everyone don't worship money. Go check out Dr. Sebi. S-E-B-I, Dr. Sebi. Go check out the YouTube channels and the websites. Go check out Chef AJ. Go check out Dr. Bobby Price. Go check out Dr. Michael Greger. G-R-E-G-E-R. Go check out Fully Raw, young lady from Hawaii. She don't eat no cooked food. Very smart young lady, very healthy young lady. And she show you how to make all kind of healthy recipes. Do we see chemtrails in the sky? I talked about chemtrails earlier, everyone. See the white things in the sky? Sometimes it's contrails, sometimes it's chemtrails. Go check out Fully Raw. She show you how to make healthy recipes. She show you how to make healthy milk. She show you how to make healthy ice cream. She show you how to make healthy cupcakes and healthy brownies. Go check out Fully Raw. Up next, go check out the Juice Lady. I told you about the Juice Lady. She got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you could think of. She got over 30 books on Amazon. Got my mother and my aunt health together simply by juicing. Go check out the Juice Lady. Up next, go check out Dr. Joel Furman. J-O-E-L, Dr. Joel Furman. FUHRMAN, Dr. Joe Furman. Outstanding holistic doctor. And on his website, he gives you delicious recipes. Just because you eat healthy, that don't mean you can't enjoy food. Matter of fact, healthy food is the best. Good for you and good to you. There's a lot of nutritionists and raw vegans on Amazon. They got raw vegan recipe books. Go to Amazon, type in raw vegan recipe books. A ton of raw vegan recipe books, and they show you how to make all the healthy versions of all the unhealthy food that you're addicted to. Go to Amazon, type in raw vegan recipe books. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Up next, go check out Chris Beats Cancer. And that's exactly what Chris did. Chris was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. And like a smart man, Chris said no to the big terrible 3. Chris said no to radiation, smart. Chris said no to chemo, smart. Chris said no to surgery, smart. His doctors told him, you're dumb. You're not gonna make it past 6 months. Them big dummies. 20 years later, Chris is still here. Cancer free. No radiation, no chemo, no surgery. Proving the doctors wrong once again. When it comes to holistic health, doctors are extremely ignorant. Herbalists over hospitals. Chris did what the Bible tells you to do in order to deal with chronic illness. Revelation 22 verse 2, the leaves are for healing, the herbs are for healing, not man-made prescription medications with harmful side effects. Who do you follow, Dr. God or Big Pharma in hospitals? Make the right choice. It's not even close. Dr. God, 100%. Chris used organic herbs. Chris went raw vegan. Every day, Chris made a giant salad with nothing but healthy ingredients, organic mushrooms, organic bell peppers. He give you the recipe to this giant anti-cancer salad on his website and on his YouTube channel. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. And he also drank so much 100% pure carrot juice that his skin turned orange. You're dealing with cancer, do what Chris did. It worked for Chris, it could work for you. Go raw vegan. Every day, eat a giant salad with nothing but healthy ingredients and drink a bunch of 100% pure carrot juice. Up next, go check out The Truth About Cancer. An outstanding YouTube channel was taken down by the powers that be because they were offering too much truth. The powers that be did not like that. They had millions of subscribers. Their subscribers was taking their advice to deal with their chronic illness. Their subscribers was going to the local health store. They was going to the organic section of the grocery store, Hurl number 13. And they was getting organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. They was drinking alkaline water, spring water from mason jars, from a glass. They were juicing organic fruits and vegetables. They was eating organic raw broccoli. Raw. They wasn't boiling the broccoli, wasn't frying it. You eat it raw. That way you keep all the enzymes in it. Anyway, my first apartment was right here, everyone. Let me take you down memory lane. My first apartment, me and my friend DeAntoine Killings, R.I.P. This was our first apartment right here. A trip down memory lane. R.I.P. DeAntoine, love you, brother. Anyway, the people that was on The Truth About Cancer, they was taking their advice to deal with their chronic illness. They was not going to Big Pharma. They was going to the local organic store. They was going to the local grocery store, right to the organic section. And they was getting organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs, drinking alkaline water and spring water from mason jars. They was eating organic raw broccoli. That way you keep all the enzymes in it. They was using organic essential oils like organic peppermint oil, organic frankincense oil. The powers that be wasn't happy about that. So the powers that be had their YouTube channel shut down like the evil reptilians from another dimension that they are. But this is the information age. They can't keep the truth from us. If you want the truth, you can find the truth. Ain't no doubt about it. You just got to seek the truth, and you shall find it. Go to their website, The Truth About Cancer, and go find out what the powers that be don't want you to know. That you can be healed from any chronic illness. No matter what stage you're in, you can be healed 100%. Don't let anyone tell you different. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick, big pharma in hospitals. Stop taking medical advice from friends or family members with good intentions but extremely ignorant when it comes to healing the body from chronic illnesses. Stop listening to someone just because they're your friend, your mother, your granny, your cousin. Listen to someone that can help restore health to you. Stop taking medical advice from other sick people. People that's just as sick as you are, trying to tell you what to do to be healthy, can't keep themselves healthy. They walking around with one foot in the grave, half dead. In fact, already dead, just too damn lazy to lay down. They missing all their teeth from drinking fluoride water and eating junk food. They fat, they overweight. They suffer from hypertension, high blood pressure, diseases you never heard of. When they tell you what disease they suffering from, you got to go Google it. They out of shape from eating dead animals. They've been pumped up with hormones and antibiotics. They eating junk food, pop, but trying to tell you what to do to be healthy. Can't keep themselves healthy. They got just as many doctor appointments coming up as you. They got just as many surgeries coming up as you. They've been diagnosed with just as many chronic illnesses as you. Their medicine cabinet got just as many prescription medications with harmful side effects as you, as your medicine cabinet. But they're trying to tell you what to do to be healthy. Can't keep themselves healthy. Saying ignorant stuff like, do everything the doctor tell you to do. That's what I do. That's not working out too good for you. Have you looked in the mirror lately? You look half dead. Stop taking medical advice from other sick people. Go find someone that's in great health, pick their brains, find out what are they doing to maintain great health, apply it to yourself and see if it works for you. If it don't work for you, I tell you what will, and that's going raw vegan till you are completely healed. Trust the process. Fruit got flavonoids that kills cancer cells and build the immune system. Vegetables got chlorophyll that kill cancer cells and build the immune system. That's why you need to go raw vegan once you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. Nothing else would do. And that's why you need to juice like crazy, because you need all the fruits and vegetables you can get into your body. You can drink more than you can eat without getting full. You'll get full faster eating fruits and vegetables. That's why you need the juice like crazy once you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. Go raw vegan and juice your butt off. All right, everyone. Up next, go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery. B-A-X-T-E-R. Dr. Baxter Montgomery. Got his own practice in Houston. Go check out his website, Dr. Baxter Montgomery, holistic heart expert. A lot of patients came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery after the doctor gave up on them. The hospital gave up on them. Told them your heart disease is too far gone. There's nothing we can do for you but try to make you comfortable. Never take that advice, everyone. They tell you ignorant stuff like, stick your head in between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye. Go to hospice and prepare to slowly die. Never take that advice. As long as you got life, you can be healed 100%. You just must do everything the holistic doctors and the herbalists tell you to do. If they give you a list of 10 things to do, you must do all 10 things. Not most of the things, not 9 things. They give you 10 for a reason. They are the experts. This is what they do for a living. You must do everything the herbalists and the holistic doctors tell you to do if you want to heal properly. That's the key to true healing. Dr. Baxter McGovern put his patients on a raw vegan diet, and he gave them the smoothie protocol. Real simple to make. I make the smoothie for a lot of my loved ones. Matter of fact, I got the ingredients right now to make it today for one of my loved ones that's dealing with some heart issues. I give you the recipe to that smoothie on my short videos. At the end of my short videos, I give you the recipe for the heart smoothie and for all kind of chronic illnesses, lupus, cancer, diabetes. When you go watch my short videos, at the end of my short videos, I give you the recipe for the heart smoothie, cancer, lupus, and all that. Support positive content. You're doing something positive and you're helping your own health. So he put them on a raw vegan diet. He gave them the smoothie protocol. Many years later, they are still here living after the doctors gave them 6 months to live. Proving the doctors wrong once again. Doctors, hospitals are extremely ignorant when it comes to healing people from chronic illnesses. Take your health into your own hands. You can't be healed 100%. Herbalists over hospitals. All right, everyone. Those are holistic health tips. Holistic doctors, herbalists. Apply it to your life. Help your life. Help the life of your loved ones. We will be going live again later on today, everyone. We'll be going downtown by the Ohio River around 7 p.m. where they give away food and clothes to the homeless. They do that every Tuesday. I go down there, I make short videos, then I go live afterwards. That's real change. People coming together, helping each other, supporting each other. Real change is going to come from real people coming together, supporting each other, uplifting each other. It's not coming from the politicians, millionaires, entertainers. How long the politicians been in charge of the world? We ain't see no real change yet. They have no intentions of helping us out. Real change is going to come from real people coming together, uplifting each other, supporting each other, being there for one another. That's where real change is going to come from. Good people looking out for each other. That's what we got to do in these satanic times that we're living in, everyone. Keep telling you, this spiritual warfare. Get your soul together. Read, study, educate yourself. If you don't believe in spirits, well, let me tell you, I know spirits are real because I have contact with spirits. I don't drink, I don't smoke, none of the narcotics that the government bring into the country on their boats and planes. I got a very clear, stable mind. I have spirits talk to me, touch me. I receive messages from my loved ones that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. Messages that only my loved ones at that particular time could have delivered. So I know the spiritual realm is very real from experience. Also, the ancient Egyptians, very intelligent people, they always talked about the spiritual realm, and they gave us one of the 7 wonders of the world, the pyramids. So these are some very intelligent people, the ancient Egyptians. Go study ancient Egyptian history. They always talked about spiritual beings from other dimensions. Inside their pyramids, they always had drawings of spiritual beings from other dimensions. And how did they build them pyramids without today's technology? Still trying to figure that out today. I'm going to say they had help from the spiritual realm, common sense. That's who they attribute it to anyway. If you don't believe in the spiritual realm, shame on you. We all are spiritual beings having a human experience. You suffering from spiritual amnesia. But go check out this channel called Dalen Spratt on YouTube. Go look at it right now. Get off this channel and go look at it. D-A-L-E-N, Dalen, last name Spratt. S-P-R-A-T-T. Dalen Spratt got over 200,000 subscribers, so I'm not the only one that's fascinated with his work. He got this thing called a Spirit Box. You can download it for free, or you can get it from Amazon. You can get everything from Amazon. You probably can get Amazon from Amazon. This Spirit Box, it allows you to talk to the dead. Uh-oh. I know a lot of people say, okay, this guy crazy. Well, I know that it works because I did it myself. I say, if you say this really worked, then I want to see for myself. I download the Spirit Box, and I was able to communicate with one of my loved ones that passed away. My brother was right there when I did it. So my brother witnessed this also. I asked my loved one a question, and my loved one responded. It was my loved one voice. And the voice responded to the questions that I asked. My brother was right there, witnessed it also. If you don't believe in this, keep an open mind. A man who fails to keep an open mind is mentally blind. Go check out his YouTube channel, Dalen Spratt. He also brings in people that he never met, and he let them use the Spirit Box, and the people be blown away because they be hearing the voice of their loved ones, the exact voice, and they ask questions, and the voice respond to them the exact way that they would expect their loved one to respond. There's more to life than what we're being told, everyone. Life don't stop with death. The powers that be know this, and they keeping all this information hidden from us. Go learn the truth. Keep an open mind. To learn this kind of truth, you ain't gonna get it from the idiot box, from the tell light vision, telling lies to your vision. That's why your shows are called programs, because you're being programmed and don't even realize it. You're being dumbed down. The news is propaganda, N-E-W-S, stands for North, East, West, South. Dumbing down the entire world, programming the entire world to be dumb through the idiot box, the tell light vision. The Bible says in the last days, they shall see the four corners of the earth. North, east, west, south. They doing that through the idiot box. They doing that by miseducating people. The powers that be, the government, the world leaders are very satanic. They believe in conjuring up spirits, channeling spirits. That's why when you go from one show to another show, you call it channel, turn the channel. They got you participating in their satanic rituals and you don't even realize it. They got you honoring their god Satan and you don't even realize it. To learn this kind of truth, you ain't gonna get it from the educational system. I don't care if you go to private school or college. They're not gonna tell you the truth about them. You gotta go to independent news sources that's not afraid to tell the truth. Like Illuminati News welcome page. You got to go to jeffrense.com, R-E-N-S-E, jeffrense.com. You got to go to davidike.com, I-C-K-E, davidike.com. In your search engine, type in Jordan Maxwell. Check out all his work on Amazon, on YouTube. On your search engine, type in William Cooper. Check out all his work on Amazon and on YouTube. Go to YouTube and type in Behold a Pale Horse. If you're not afraid of the truth. The truth is out there, everyone. The truth shall set you free. But first, it may piss you off. If the truth hurt, then you be in pain. If the truth drive you crazy, then you be insane. But reject the truth in order to live a comfortable life is insane. All right, everyone. I'll be shutting down pretty soon. I've been on here for 2 hours and 11 minutes. I'm going to shut down at 2 hours and 14 minutes in honor of one of my loved ones that passed away, made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. Her birthday is 124. So I'm going to shut down with them same numbers, 2 hours and 14 minutes. But I will be going live again later on today, downtown Cincinnati by the Ohio River, around 8 p.m., where people will be giving away food for the homeless. So come back for the second live stream of the day. God bless all the positive people. Keep your head up. We are one. Power to the people. Appreciate all the positive people that come to the channel. Truly appreciate it. Don't take it for granted. The city of Cincinnati, keep teaching. Right on, brother. Thank you, family. People like you really keep me motivated. People that say positive things like that. Whenever I come across negative people with something negative to say on a positive channel, people like you that say something positive keep me motivated. I truly appreciate it. I don't take you for granted. God bless you. All right, everyone. I love you, family. All the positive people out there, I love you with all my heart and soul. I say a prayer for all the positive people. All the negative people, I don't mess with you. I only got love for the positive people. All right, everyone, I'm about to shut down. It's about to be 2 hours and 14 minutes. God bless you. Keep your head up. Always seek the truth. Don't let this cold world make you cold. Surround yourself around positive people. And remember, as long as you seek the truth, as long as you got faith in God, you are successful in life. This world trying to make you an atheist and trying to make you walk around depressed and sad. If you don't let them accomplish that, you are successful in life. Making money don't make you successful. Keeping a warm heart in a cold world make you successful. So if you manage to do that, no matter how little money you have in the bank, you are a very successful person. We'll be back, everyone.